souls. Welcome to the November completed pages video. Yay! This is the second video that I have made for YouTube. What an achievement. This is my dog and he is going to get out of my way. Hold on just a second. Come on. Sorry about that. He wants to stay with me at all times, everywhere. He's only 6 pounds, so he's a small little thing, and he almost looks like a cat. I think cats are bigger than him, most cats. But I'm hoping he'll stay quiet and not put up a fuss. That he's not in my arms, on my lap, sitting with me right now. Okay, so, alright, these are the completed book, the pages I've completed in these books. My theme for November was autumn and October. So I'm gonna throw in October and November since I just started this channel just recently. But it shouldn't be too much. I'm gonna try to go through it as quickly as I can because I don't want to take up a lot of your time or my time, and the editing stuff is forever. Just forever. Oh my gosh. Alright, so let's get started. Okay, so we got our first one. I wanted to start with the one that I love the most. If I could only color in one, this would have been the one. So I wish I had done more, and I do just want to say sorry if you hear the dog because he's sitting kind of close. But so from here, this book is called the Pumpkin Spice Latte Coloring Book, and it's by Christina Haberkern. It feels so good. I love it. There she is, and those are her socials if anyone's interested. So I colored, well, I didn't, I don't consider that coloring. Title pages I really don't color, but so this was the first page. Pumpkin spice season. I don't know if anybody loves pumpkin spice lattes and coffee. I sure do. I had a massive amount of pumpkin spice coffee through the month of October, but it's super good during this time of the year, during that time. Now it's December. But so this page I practiced blending with my alcohol markers for like the sunflowers, and I think they came out pretty good. I wanted to see red on this page, so I added the red, and I did get a little messed up trying to work out this background area because the markers dry out so fast on the page. And then they leave those lines, but I'm gonna keep working on different ways to do backgrounds. I see other people are doing it and using other things, and I'm inspired, so I'm gonna keep trying. This page, I was inspired from a picture I saw on Pinterest, and it was autumnal. I was looking for cozy fireplace scenes, like illustrations that were an autumn feel, and the one I found had these colors. It's pretty blue and the red and the orange and everything, so I decided to just take the colors from there and put it on my page. And it also had a fireplace, so I practiced trying to make my stones look like stones. I got some really good tips from What Colorful Worlds. She has a YouTube channel, and she was showing how to do that, and I really liked it, so I gave it a try. I think they came out good. I really like the colors here. It was fun, and I just kept thinking, who puts dry leaves this close to a fire? That doesn't seem smart. Anyway, but the fireplace, I would do that over. If I did this page again, I would definitely fix this. It didn't come out right there, the fire part, but I was just trying to work on that background. But it was alright. I really liked this one too. And then I did this one. All I wanted to do was just color pumpkins that were not orange, and Pinterest gave me some ideas, so I just matched up some alcohol markers in my pack and did some some blue and some brown, and it was just fun. It's just light coloring, nothing big deal. And then I did this one. I wanted a purple palette, and I said purple autumn, and I just used I think for this one I just used Pinterest. I allowed Pinterest to provide some color palettes that were purple and autumn, but I also use other websites that will generate color palettes for you just automatically, and they have like keywords like, do you want like Christmas, or do you want summer, or brights, or warms? So, but this is what it provided, these colors, and I just threw them in the page. And it was just fun. It's just relaxing and fun. I like the pop of purple. So that was all I colored, but this is such a cool book. I wanted to color so much more. Oh well, but I'll have it for, more seasons. So, okay, that's the first one. Alrighty, here's our second one. The Pumpkin Spice Cafe, the coloring book. So, let me grab it. This is the book, the fiction book. So, and it's by Lori Gilmore. So, it's such a pretty cover. But I don't know if others have read this book. If you have, let me know. I'm still reading. Me and my sister are reading it. She's a fast reader. She's going to be done in a minute. I'm still trying to get there. But I colored. I colored in the book. I colored more than I read. But... so I was like, is anybody coloring this? No, I couldn't find anybody colored in this book. I found it at Marshall's of all places, but me being a silly person, I was like, I'll come back and get it later. And then they were gone. I was like, why didn't I just buy it that day? So I had to order it on Amazon and pay more. But the books have little scenes based off of the story. There's a little bit of a quote from the book. I'm not reading any of the quotes because then it will tell me about the story and spoil it. So I colored the first page. I just tried to do a little of the Jelly Roll metallic pens to give it that shine a little, like on the front. I like this pink. It was fun. That was fun. And then I did the This Book Belongs to Me page. I don't know what I was doing there. Please ignore that. I was just with the highlight. Whatever. I don't know. But I wanted to see some dark colors there for the flowers. I really like my pumpkin colors. And it's just all alcohol markers. And then I did this page. It's my least favorite page in this book. So, whatever. But I finished it. And, I was just like, okay, get done. After a point when the pages, aren't fun anymore, it's like, but I finished it. I just didn't like the page. I don't know. And then I did this one. It says, welcome to Dream Harbor. Dream Harbor is the name of the town. So far it's a good book. It's really interesting, and I want to read the rest of them. So this little part got messed up a little bit because I was coloring it blue, and then I turned and colored it green, and so it got this like in-between shade. I don't know, but some of the flowers, their line work was weird, so I just, did my best with it. But I really like these purple ones, and I really like these pink ones. So, I think it turned out nice. It was fun. I really like the pink. Pink is my favorite color. A variety of pinks, and it's weird. My dog seems to like the color pink too. But that's that page. And here, this is my favorite page in the book. And another Marshall's moment. I'm not like at Marshall's all the time. It was just just happened like that. But they had fall reusable bags out, and so I was like, oh my gosh, I love this bag. And so I bought it, and it had all these pumpkins on it, and they were pretty. They're colored pretty. And then I saw this page, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna color these pumpkins the same color as my bag. I don't have the bag with me to show you, but it was these colors here, and so I matched them up with my alcohol markers, and I used the pumpkin technique from What Colorful Worlds. She has a YouTube page, and she showed how she colors pumpkins with alcohol markers, and I just love this effect. I didn't use like anything else. It's just 3 different shades of marker. That's all. And it just came out so nice, and the background came out nicely. You know, I just like it. I really like it. So sorry if you hear any car noises outside, but this page was a lot of fun too. I just was staying up late and kept coloring. So I really like that green. Gosh, that's such a good green. That's such a pretty color. And I had fun doing the trees back there. They look autumn. Oh, I named the cat. His name is Simon. I make little notes to myself when I'm coloring, and sometimes I end up naming the things and people in the books. This is Simon the cat. So Simon's colors were really hard to get. I started here with that color, and then he looked crazy. So I got him to this, and I think it's okay. I really wanted to see that shade of pink in here, and this is like a darker red. I just really wanted to see that on the page, so that's what I came up with, and it was fun to do books. It was a lot of fun. This was nice. And this one, I didn't do so great with the sky. I'm still trying to learn how to blend, and I'm not doing that great with these skies. So, but I made a mistake, and this paper was really bad. Oh, it's bad for trying to color and make blending happen with alcohol markers. It's just not good paper. It's so slippery. Like, it's super slippery. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it, but I did use some Lego gel pens to get into these little vein parts for the leaves. And I really enjoyed coloring this whole like field area here. Southern Lotus, I think that's their name. They had a little tutorial for coloring autumn grass, and I just was like, yay! But I just messed that up. So, but I'm still trying. I'm still practicing. You see it in my other books. And this one I just used gel pens. This is just Lego gel pens. Nothing fancy. And I was just sitting there on the recliner, and I was like, okay. Dog in the lap, you know. It was easy coloring. I just wish the orange was darker, but I can't find a darker orange in that whole set. And I have the really large set of them, not the whole thing, but oh well. So, okay, that was it for this book. It's such a good book. And I hope they make more. I think they're making more for the different stories in the series. Okay, let's see. Fuzzy Hugo. No, wait, how do you say it? Huga. Fuzzy Huga. Okay, so this one I did a color along, 2 of them. So this color along right here was with, let me make sure, Christina Hunter Art, and she did a different page. She did a page from her own book, but she was showing the technique of doing the light from a TV screen, and so I followed along with her. She's so awesome, and I made some mistakes right here, but I'm so glad I gave it a try. I mean, it came out really nice. I was proud of myself for how I stretched my ability. I didn't think I could do this, but walking through it with her, you know, there's always room for improvement. I would have done the line last here, so I could get more of, this is Vicky. Her name is Vicky. I could get more of Vicky's face in here. This is Lulu. Wait, sorry, this is Lula. And this is Mateo, and he's eating sweet potato chips. She's got some caramel corn. Halloween was just a few days ago. This is all the candy they got left, but they're gonna be watching some K-drama over at Mateo's house. I come up with these stories when I'm coloring, because you spend time in these books. I can't help it. But it was a lot of fun. It's just alcohol markers. That's all. I didn't use anything else. And my dog is around again. Let me put him back in his bed real quick. Sorry about that. Sorry. Alright, so in this one, I also did another color along, and it was with my favorite. I love her page, her YouTube channel, and all the pages she does. Dragon Art. Her name is Dragon Art, and she was doing this page. Of course, she used different colors and stuff, and of course she completed the whole project by using like shadowing and highlighting and stuff. I just did flat coloring because I'm slow at it still. I'm learning, and I had a good time, but it's exhausting. And I was like, oh, I'm done. Okay, I'll come back maybe some other day and do all the shadowing. But I had such a good time. They don't have names. I love the fox in these books and the bear. They are my absolute favorites, but I don't have names for them yet. I think it's because I like them too much. But look at his little purple glasses. It's so, oh, he's just adorable. But I used a color generator website again, and I just asked for autumn colors, and I went through, you know, skip until you find colors you like, and then I go and found the markers to match up to what I picked. So that was fun. Okay, that was it for those. Take that out real quick. And next we have this one, Cozy Girl Fall. This is by Nikki Peer. Alright, so I was just on Amazon going, hey, I want to find something to color for fall. And maybe it's people of color, please. So, in that cozy girl style, well, you know, there's a sea of these type of books out there on Amazon. I took a chance. There were no reviews for it, you know, I took a chance. This page I loved. It looks like Rainbow Johnson from Blackish, the TV show. I don't know if anybody watches that or watched it. I love that show. I was like, this is best. But I haven't colored that page. So I colored this page first. I do have staining happening anytime I have a black marker, and this is after the fact, like days after. It's all done, and I put, you know, something behind it, but it doesn't matter. It's like you're done drawing, it's dry, but I mean done coloring, but then it just stains. But it's only happening for black with my hoo-hoo markers, and that's so annoying. But this is my picture. I used a color picker, color palette picker. These are the colors it came up with, and yeah, I think her name is Lorraine actually. So, and she is gonna have a blind date, and the guy will know it's her by the pumpkin. There's gonna be a pumpkin on my table. I really liked it. Like, she got earrings and a little necklace and some fingernail polish. I just like that part. I messed up with the sky again, but I just covered it again. I keep trying, but I'm not blending so well. But I think it came out good. There's some weird stuff in this book because I think it's got some AI touches. So this was my second page in here. This is Rashida, and she's taking a walk on a fall day. And there's this lovely breeze going on here. But I really liked adding her accents. Here, let me see, because I know the paper is thin, so you can see the one in the back. But she got a gold ring, fingernail polish, she's got bracelets. I like that. I gave her a necklace. And this is all Lango gel pens and some hair clips and some earrings. But I think it came out good. I envisioned seeing a lot of brown, so that's what I did. And I did all the dots. I had a good time. So the background came out really well because I was following along with Christina Hunter art, and she was doing a tutorial on how to get these backgrounds looking good, and she did these colors and she curved them. So I tried it too, and I like it. I was so appreciative for her. She's so good and patient. She's just so good. She does step by step. Alright, this was another page, Yolanda. Here's more of that weird AI stuff, I think. Like, where's her leaves here? And I had to draw in, like, her sleeves, because only some sleeve was there and some wasn't. But I think it came out okay. The same problem with the staining. It was a small area here, so not bad for blending. But I had weird lines in here. Not bad, but she got earrings too. This is like my favorite part. And then she got some nail polish, just toe polish on her little strange feet. But yeah, there she is. I drew in the flooring. And I think I got 2 left in this book. So this one was Halloween, and this is Stacy. I read this one. Was definitely another favorite here. it was a weird page. There was nothing behind her. There was just some weird rando markings on this page. They had the leaves, but none of this like brown and blue or any of that. But it did have random little bits. I don't know what they were. They just weren't fully drawn. So I think it was more of that AI weirdness. So I just tried to draw like a leaf there, and I tried to make these look like little pumpkins, and I made this window scene. I'm not a drawing artist person at all, but this is how it came out, and I was proud of myself. I liked it, and I did okay with the night sky. I liked it. It did well. So it came out okay. Oh, and I loved her sweater. I loved it. And she got the little earrings and like her little headband and her fingernails. And she does have all 4 fingers, so I was like, okay. So I did like this one, how it turned out, in spite of the weirdness. It took a long time though. And then this one, I really like this one. So this was my second enjoyable one. Another part of the weirdness, I don't know what that was, so it was in the background. I just pretended like maybe it's like, you know, a cornfield that might have a machine that picks up the corn or something. I don't know. And then this rando leaf just sitting there, but whatever. I tried to do the technique with the colorless blender to make it look like knit, but I also gave it some fingernail polish and some rings and bracelets. I just think it's fun. These ladies are cousins. They're together for the Thanksgiving holiday. They just went to go get some pumpkins and, you know, just enjoy being out on their neighborhood farm. And this is Aisha, and this one is Chanel. So I loved her hair. I tried to do some good like texture here for her hair because she had beads and like little braids and everything. I really liked her hair. She got earrings and a necklace too. So they both got them. I gave her a headband and I liked her hair too. I'm trying, I'm practicing. Coco Michelle has some really good on her YouTube channel, like hair textures. I'm trying. I'm not there yet, but I'm trying. And that is it for this book. The next one, okay, this is Seasons. I don't know all these French words, but I know this is spring, summer, winter, and autumn. And it's 40 coloring mysteries. So by that, it just means that they are colored by numbers. So you use the code to match up the colors. And in the back are the solutions here. So I colored this page, Autumn Vibes, and I colored this page, Hello Thanksgiving. I actually colored it on Thanksgiving. Okay, let me show you how it turned out. Okay, here is the Thanksgiving one. And these I used the acrylic paint markers, Ganya and Langlo. So, and I added some highlights. And I mean, I think it turned out okay. They just take a long time because you have to cover all these lines, and it just took forever trying to color over and over and over, layer after layer. But it turned out nice. And then I got this one. I just changed the colors. I didn't want to see any pink in this one. I just wanted it to be autumn, and I didn't want to see as much brown. So I made these green and red and light brown. So, and this was fun for the cup. There, I liked it. I don't think I'll be coloring anymore anytime soon because it takes so long, unless I get a better type of marker. Something that can really cover those guys. If you know of anything that you recommend, like I see a lot of people talking about the Arctic's acrylic markers, but I don't know if they're any better. You know, whatever, I don't know, but I need something to color those lines much better. In that book, they're really thick. So my next book is Autumn Charm, and this is Teresa Goodridge. So I saw a lot of people talking about her books when I was looking online for autumn coloring books. So many people reviewed her and love her and all that stuff, and I'm like, but these are old lady books. They look like old country lady. What? This isn't. What? But I took a chance and I got it. This one is the one I liked out of all the ones she had, and I really like it. I was so surprised. So I colored this page. I don't know if it was Black Friday or what, but I colored it at the end of November, right? Like, I knew it wasn't Thanksgiving night because I was doing that other page. But I colored this one. I love how it came out. And I just picked colors. That's all. I just looked and was like, okay, dark orange, you know. Boo! You know, I didn't use any palettes or anything special, but I liked it. It came out nice, I think. So, I like those reds. Gosh, I like the reds in here. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. These are relaxing to me. And then this one, I didn't finish at all. This is a work in progress, but I'm not going to pick it back up. Not until next October and November. And then I did this one, and I called it Macy's Farm. Whoever Miss Macy is. But I love the colors I picked. I love it. And I got inspired from Pinterest. There was a picture of a barn, and it was these colors. So I just loved it. So, and I tried practicing my shading there, and I think that didn't come out right. I could use some professional assistance on how to do these things, but I'm still trying. So, and I did my little gravel stone pieces. I think they came out well. Look at my little birds. I love the little birds. I think they're just so fun to see. So I just really like the colors on this one. It was easy, simple coloring. That's all it was. And I think that's what this book is. It's just sit on down and do, and it's fun. So, okay, that was it for this one. I saw this book at Walmart. I don't know what's up with that. I was like, I never go looking for anything like this at Walmart. And I was getting some groceries, and then I was like, I think I heard somebody say they found a coloring book at Walmart just random. And so I went to their book area and I looked around, and then I was like, what is this? This looks neat. And it wasn't cheap, but it is. I love this. Look, can you see it? Only human art. Okay, I have no issues with AI stuff, okay, but you are letting me know that the people that you're going to feature in your book are going to be people, they're going to be artists, so I can make those choices. I just appreciate that. We're not getting that like on Amazon and stuff. We don't know what people are doing or using or who they are or not, so it's challenging. But I got the book and I was like, so I don't really like these pages so much, but then I thought, this is really cool. Can you see that? If you're not familiar with it, so they just tell you who the artist is, and you know, for the drawings, and then there's different people, so like there's a whole different person, you know, and then it's a different style. You know, I don't color this kind of color, but there's somebody else there, and then there's somebody else here, and I was like, that's cool. So I was like, okay, I colored this page. I loved it. I just love this her name her name is Amelia and then Skippy the squirrel. I really had such a good time coloring this. I just want to hug it. I just love this. When I saw her picture, I was like, she is a person of color, and I just want to practice her hair. I watched a lot of videos on people trying to show you how to do like make it look highlight, I guess, but without really adding white here, you know, because it's black hair. But I just had such a good time. I didn't do a lot, you know, I didn't do any shading, shadowing. I didn't do any of that kind of stuff. The leaves got a little bit, but I didn't do much of anything else because I just loved this. It just was so fun. Oh, it's so cozy. She got this whole background story, but I'm not. I was coloring and just coming up with all this. She's like, she works for a secret agency, but she's a botanist, or she can talk to animals. It was just going in my head. I was just coming, just because it was just so fun to color. So I had to look up Deborah Muller. I was like, who is this Deborah Muller? I'm so excited. I got one of her books for Christmas, so I'm gonna color in it. She has so many books, and I just can't wait. I am so glad that I was introduced to her. So, and this is her other page. Oh, isn't this so pretty? Well, I hope you think it's pretty. I do. It's okay if you don't. I just love this one. I was on Pinterest, and there was a lady who was doing her own illustrations, and I loved the colors that the lady was wearing, and she was in a fall scene, and I was like, I'm gonna do it. I tried, you guys, with the sky. I think it's okay. It was just so fun to color this page. I think if I did it again, I would use this blue on her pants. You know what I was thinking? I'm glad I didn't make her hair black. Gosh, because it would stain the other page. But look at the little mushrooms. Oh, gosh, I had such a good time doing this one. I really did. And then I wrote this quote because it came from this is the artist on Pinterest that I was inspired by her colors and stuff. Her name is Laura Herrera. Your days may be full, but your heart still needs room to breathe. Take time to refill your soul. And this is what she's doing, right? She's just taking time, refilling her soul, breathing, enjoying this day, the end of this day. Okay. I'll spend forever. But I didn't color nothing else in this book, but there's so much good. That was so fun, but I'm so excited to have gotten a new artist. And then I had this one. So I don't know if people like coloring in the Disney coloring mysteries. It's French, but really it's just, color by number. I'm a Disney girl, and when I saw people coloring these books, I just almost like died. Like, I was like, how do I get these? How did I never know these existed? And how do you color in them? So I've been learning, practicing. I'll show here. Only thing I don't like is sometimes these colors just, I don't know. I'm like, what are these? What exactly is this color? I have all the markers I can think of having with Ganya and Lango, but nope, still can't match it. So I thankfully got to find another channel, Jasmine Angels. She's coloring in these books. She has the princess ones. I don't want the princess ones, but she has the princess ones, and she was like, I just change the colors and what I feel, and I do my thing. And I'm like, thank you. Oh my gosh, yes. Because you don't have to. You're not required to do it this way. So I've done quite a few pages. I will not show you that. That may be another video. But I've marked it. Here it is. So fall. Yeah. This is the one I was coloring while I was at the beach for my first video. This is the one. Gosh, I do like Goofy. He's not my top favorite, but I love Mickey and Friends. And this, let me show you the page. Oh, I hope I marked it. It's page, there it is, page 80. So what are these gray leaves? I don't know what's up with that. Have you seen green? I have not seen gray leaves. I was like, why did the artist do that? That was weird. So I decided to just make them this way. Nice and colorful and fall. I used all Lango gel pens. That's it. I didn't use any acrylic paint pens, nothing. It was all Lango gel pens. And there's no like orange that's like this in the packs. I can't find this orange, so I just compromised with a brown that looked orangey. And I still think it came out good. I liked it. If I did it over, I would change the color of his shirt. It's the same color as this. But, I feel more free to do different things in these books after seeing the results that Jasmine Angels has with her pages when she does them. And you can do that. Don't be afraid. Have fun. Change it up. So I'm gonna do that. But this came out so good. So you can see it. I gotta put my sheet protector back up there because this is gel pen, and you shouldn't be touching that stuff. It gets smears easy and stuff. So let me put that back up there. And I just use sheet protectors. I cut off the edge, and so does Jasmine Angels. You just, you know, and then I like that it also covers the next page. So if you happen to do a back-to-back. All right, I don't want to take up too much time, so I'll fix that later off camera. So these are the pages that got done in October and November, but are not autumn at all. So I'm a huge Rainbow Bright fan. Okay, when I was a little girl, oh my goodness, Rainbow Bright. Oh goodness gracious. So I have the Rainbow Bright coloring book, but I got this book, okay, probably, I don't know, more than 5-10 years ago. I don't know. But I have never colored in it. So I started with, I'm not going to show that page. I will show that page one day. It was October. I needed to color something orange while I waited for my autumn books to arrive. And I was like, I'm coloring Mama orange. No, this is just, it was just sit down and just color and have fun. This is why there's nothing happening. I just saw alcohol marker, but it was just so fun. And what I did was I had this book, and I just looked at the page of her. There she is. And I found her on Pinterest, and then I screenshotted her page on Pinterest, put it into one of those websites that will generate a color palette for you based off of a picture. And I did that. There's my arm here. Thanks. Sorry about that. So I did that, and they gave me the color palette, and I just matched up my colors for her. I did struggle with her, like this part was weird because it's her outfit but not her skin. So I'm like, is she wearing tights? And I really wanted her hair to be dark reddish, like, but it's not. It's more like purpley, but still, I just had a good time. I'm so glad I can color in this book now because I have alcohol markers, and they're so vibrant and fun. And I'm gonna learn some of the technique of using colored pencil because I never did that over it, and I think it'll be so amazing in this book if I can learn and get it better, get it good. So, but that was one other page. I didn't color that in the fall. The other author, Anna Rose. Okay, digging through Amazon. Come on, Amazon. I just want to get some good coloring books by real people, real artists, some different, some good, new, different. She finally showed up like 20 pages after searching and searching. Oh, so fun. Okay, I'll go really quick. But this is what I colored. This is just easy, like, but it is so cute. I got a, quick color palette from one of the websites. Just give me some colors, and I liked what I saw. I matched up my markers, and then I just colored this first page. I just colored it. So it was just so fun. Look at their little faces. They're all holding a dinosaur. It cracks me up so much. But she's got more of this. This is so soothing and delightful. I cannot wait. Oh, I'm telling you. I subscribe to her channel, but if you check her out, let me know. Or if you're already coloring in her books, let me know. I picked up her other one too. So, and she has a Christmas one, so I'm coloring in that for Christmas. For December. Here's my last one. So this is called Berry Sweet. Please ignore this. This I found at Five Below, and is, in the little kid coloring section. It had a pack of paints right here. So you had one of two options. Rip off the paint pack, and then you get left with this white line, as you can see, like through the whole thing because it's ripping off the cover. Or you could open it and then rip this off and be left with a big open hole in the cover. So I just went with this lesser evil. I'm not painting in this book. I just could not get over these illustrations. Oh, I did not get to get that one done. But I colored this one. This is just work is done. You only got a few minutes. You don't have all day to be doing this whole beautiful long, you just want to color. And so I just sat there and I just colored one evening. This was so fun, so relaxing. No stress, no thoughts, no nothing. Just grab a color, have fun. And I did that. And again, Jasmine Angels, I was inspired by the way that she goes and highlights all around her. It just is so cute to me. I don't know. And so I wanted to give it a try. I did. Then I got excited and said, well, I better do the next page. It's fall too. So I did this. Isn't he just adorable? Gosh, he's adorable. I was coloring this part a lighter color, but I made a mistake, so I had to go over it with a dark color. But he still turned out so good. And then I did like going around. I was like, I just adore this. This is just so cute. I don't know. It just tickled me to death. And then I said, well, I might as well color this page. Orange, you know, it's still autumn. And he's just looking at you like, hello. His name's Tony, so I'm just saying. And I was like, this is so fun. And it's just fun and relaxing. It, you know, just have a good time. Coloring should be that. She was sitting here and I said, I gotta do this page. I do have that staining again. Dang. But I looked up Princess Peach because when I saw her, I just thought of Princess Peach from Mario, Nintendo. I was like, she's Princess Peach inspired. And so I did her crown, like Princess Peach's colors, and I gave her the same kind of colors for her dress, but I just made her, you know, one personal color. And her little earrings were the same color. And then I highlighted her in this blue. I just love her. I love this book. This book makes me happy. It is $5. And look, there's so much more to color for just a little nice day that you want to just go, not thinking too hard. So nothing Christmassy in here, so I will just probably do it myself in my downtime. I will show you my plans for December. I got this one, and I had this one, and like I said, there's Anna Rose, and it's called Cheeky Christmas. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good, you guys. It's gonna be so good. It's adorable. I'm loving that there's real people doing real stuff. So I'm a beach girl. I cannot be coloring these winter scenes. I'm sorry, I don't do snow. So I found this on Amazon. You know, it's one of those things. It's all right. I didn't see many major errors or anything, so it should still be delightful. I can't wait to dig into that one. You guys, and here she is. Here she is. This is Deborah Muller. I picked this one. She has so many. She has just so many, and I was like, I want them all, but nope, I picked this one. I watched some flip throughs and I picked this one. Oh, goodness gracious. I cannot wait. I want to do a good job, and I really want to learn that technique of putting pencil over alcohol marker. If you guys have any not websites, but YouTube folks or tutorial, somebody who's really showing you how to do it, please let me know, because I see it and I'm like, I want to be able to do that. I have all of the Cozycoloring pencils, but I don't color in pencil because it can hurt my hands, that repetitive motion. But I'm hearing you can use the alcohol markers as a base and then put the pencil over it, and you don't do as much pencil work. So just let me know. And this is the other one. Another Walmart find. Tell me if you go to your local Walmart and you find some coloring books. Please tell me. She's in here again. So I'm so excited, because if I practice here and, you know, I don't mess up the main book, but there's so many cute things and different artists in here. So yay. I'm excited. Okay, so these are the ones I pulled out for Christmas, and I'll get as many pages as I can in between, you know, doing Christmassy things. Our tree is already up, and we are pretty much all set. We put our decorations out. Stitch is my decoration for my front door and everything. So he lights up and everything. So, alright, that's it. I don't want to take up more of your time, but I'm so glad you stopped by. I hope you had a sunny day. I hope this video brought some sun to your day. And I hope that you will keep coloring, enjoy yourself, and happy holidays, because it's already December, the first week of December. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments any thoughts, any channels that you recommend, any artists that you might recommend too, because I really like this style. This is so cool. All of this is fun. So, all right, stay sunny. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.